on the programme. We now move over to the Indo-Pacific, where Japan's Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba says the government is ready to compile an extra budget to cushion the economy from the shock of US tariffs, especially on automobiles, raising concern that more debt may be required to fund the recovery. This announcement follows last month's upper house election defeat, which reduced Ishiba's ruling coalition to a minority. If approved, the supplementary budget, expected to total around 10 trillion yen, would be submitted to an extraordinary September Parliament session. It would be added on top of Japan's record 115.5 trillion yen annual budget, 24.5% of which is already spent servicing debt. Ishiba has rejected immediate cuts to Japan's 10% sales tax, citing its role in funding social welfare for the country's rapidly aging population. Japan's public debt now sits roughly at 250% of GDP, the highest among major economies. We're now joined by our guest, Dr. Satoru Nagao, to discuss these developments in Japan. He joins us live from Tokyo. Thank you very much, Dr. Nagao, for joining us. Prime Minister Ishiba's government is considering a 10 trillion yen stimulus to offset the impact of US tariffs, particularly on automobiles. How much of a lifeline could this budget provide, and what are its potential pitfalls?
This is a budget to protect Japan's industry, even if they're under paying the high tariff when they export to the United States. Because the United States is main market for the Japanese industry, especially the car industry is a rare industry Japan has kept at the top level in the world. In the past, there are many industries Japan has at the top level in the world, but now car or some other anime, or these are the exceptional industry for Japan to lead the world market. So that's why Japan want to maintain this market in the United States. So that's why the Japanese government prepares a big budget to maintain the industry. And but good news is because of the agreement between Japan and the United States, the number is already fixed. So this means that they can calculate, Japanese government can calculate how much money they will lose to pay the tariff. So that's why how much money the government should prepare to support this car industry or other industry which need to pay the tariff when they export to the United States. So that's why now they can identify the plan, and the next step is how to implement it.
Yes, Dr. Nagao, thank you very much for joining us and giving us some insight on that situation in